from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Vince Velasquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado, the second baseman, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Franco has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today. And the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 8. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
That is third. The right fielder, Ryan Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Hit hard towards the hole. Hampson from shallow right. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Two and one to David Dahl.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And there he goes towards second. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. Arenado, the runner at second with one away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here. To short. Segura fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Desmond carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Sixto Bayer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Sixto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch is popped up. Murphy in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And the 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hoskins stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 49, Antonio Senzatella.
Standing in, Antonio Senzatella. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Hampson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Phillies, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number two. The 1-2 misses, ball two. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In his career, Harper is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here's the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch. 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Riding in once again, Sixto Bayer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled away. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson is there. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so weak. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Nick Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Realmuto's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Realmuto at second with two down. Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
pulled toward right center field. Desmond over to his left, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he fouls this one off. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good curveball. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Into the box, Chris Iannetta. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it, and that retires the side. couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Chris Russin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, batting .500, 4 for 8. First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Velasquez leads off first with 1 away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
Now
The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. Ready once again, Garrett Hampson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Three and 2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Williams on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sixto Bayer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Sixto Bayer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Action now in that Colorado pen, as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside. That's
Lays off 1-0. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on the ground to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
Nick Williams will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's a perfect 3 for 3. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two and 1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Desmond sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Late that time for a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Pitcher number 21, Vince Velasquez.
The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Russin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Williams, the runner at third. Franco over at second. Segura on at first with 2 down. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
He pulls this one into right, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The center fielder.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off throws and ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, Sixto Bayer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Now the 0-1. Ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I gotta think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Bayer at third, Hoskins on second, Realmuto at first, 2 out in the inning. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
0-2, here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Here's another 2-2. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bayer. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hoskins trying to get there. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Oberg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 45, Scott Oberg. Now playing center field.
Striding into the box, Michael Franco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Odubel Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
37, Odubel Herrera.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oberg has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground is short. Segura has it. And there are 2 away now. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 9-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. No outs, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more. Sixto Bayer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set, and the 0-1 down the first baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Phillies 10 and the Rockies nothing. David Robertson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 3. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bayer is there. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strike.
Murphy stands at first with 1 out.
Oh,
2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder,
Into the box, David Dahl. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
The 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Rockies 10-0. In other news from Philly, the team has announced a trade where they will receive starting pitcher Adam Wainwright from the St. Louis Cardinals and will send back relief pitcher Jose Alvarez, according to confirmed sources. The Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-2. The Miami Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 3-2. The win stopped a 12-game slide. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-1. The San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they got a road win against Arizona 7-3. Franmil Reyes had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Padres beat the Pirates 5-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-3. The Bo Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-7. The White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they blew out the Jays 14-3. The O's pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-0. The A's put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-4. The Kansas City Royals smacked 15 team hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 10-8. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. The Texas Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.